Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in today's video, we're discussing the 2023 Social Security changes, and we're going to go over the facts sheet that was just released by the Social Security Administration. Now, we are going to put this link in the video below and in the pinned comment. So if you'd like to, go ahead and stop the video, print it out, look at it if you want to follow along. Otherwise, just watch. All right, Brian, the fact sheet is up and the floor is yours. Let's go over this.
Awesome. You know, this is Michelle. This is one of the most anticipated reports coming out each year.
Right.
And today we want to cover some of the big highlights of it. And I'll make sure I highlight each section. So this is the 2023 Social Security changes. And the biggest thing that affects virtually everyone that's collecting Social Security benefits is this section right here, the cost of living adjustment, or the COLA adjustment. And we've done other videos on this recently talking about the massive 8.7% COLA increase for 2023. What is it, Michelle? The highest in 40 years?
40 years. Yep.
Yes. So that's the first thing you'll see at the top of this sheet every year that it comes out. So stay tuned to this channel every year, because we definitely highlight this every year for you because it is that important. So next section, they talk about the tax rate. That really hasn't changed, 7.65 if you're an employee and 15.3% for self-employed. That didn't change this year. We're going to scroll down to the next section. What did change is the maximum taxable earnings from 2022 to 2023. So this means for 2022, you can make up to $147,000 and then pay no more of the 5.6 or Social Security tax each year. Now it's up to $160,200. That's a big increase. Now, we've talked about this in many of our videos, talking about shoring up Social Security. Look at that. You don't get charged Social Security tax for anything above $160,200.
Right.
We talked about this. If they did ever increase this, this would help shore up Social Security for the long haul. So just remember that. Also, let's scroll down to the next section, which is very important.
Retirement. Yeah, this is some big changes that were made here.
Massive. So if you are getting ready to retire and thinking about taking early Social Security benefits while still working, maybe on a part-time basis, stay tuned to this section here right now, because this is you. If you're under full retirement age last year, some of our videos we talked about, you can make up to $19,560 for the year, or $1,630 a month before they penalized you. $1 in benefits they will withhold for every $2 in earnings. Well, guess what? Look at this massive increase. Now you can earn up to $21,240 for the year, or $1,770 a month, without getting that penalty. If you were thinking about,
I mean, look, it's some people may look at this and say, well, that's not a big jump, but it actually is.
Massive.
Every little bit helps, especially when you're having $1 withheld for every $2 in earnings over the limit. So
you're exactly right. So now you can make a little bit more money and collect your Social Security benefits without being penalized. This is huge.
Right.
Next page, on page 2 at the very top, again, on the same subject. Let's say you were getting ready to retire in 2023 and you reached full retirement age in 2023. Okay. But the maximum amount that IRS or Social Security allows you to make is $56,520. That's a massive increase from $51,960 the year before.
That is.
Before they penalize you. And that penalty that they would subtract is $1 in benefits withheld for every $3 over that limit. So stay tuned to that. Make sure you watch that and know what your numbers are, so you're not penalized in the year that you retire at full retirement age and start collecting Social Security benefits.
Absolutely. Okay.
Now, also on the back page here, we talk from 2023. We're talking about the Social Security disability thresholds. They've went up a little bit, about the same as what the increase was each year. And then we've got the maximum Social Security benefit that a worker makes. This is important. People are asking this, what's the maximum that Social Security benefit that I can make? Well, here it is. It went from $3,345 a month last year to $3,627 a month in 2023. That's a pretty big payment, right?
Yeah.
So that's a nice
Considering a
income.
lot of the other years, we've just seen these, like, it either hasn't changed or we've seen these little inchworm of moves.
You're exactly right. So, and then we go scrolling down towards the bottom of the page here. We got the estimated average monthly Social Security benefits, and this is average across the board.
Sure.
Before the 8.7% COLA, Michelle, for all retired workers, it was $1,681. After the 8.7% COLA, it is now $1,827 a month.
Okay.
And for an age couple, they're both receiving, husband and wife, both receiving benefits. It went from $2,734 a month up to $2,972 a month. So it's a
Okay.
pretty massive increase. I love when this sheet comes out each year because we can really cover this. This really helps you plan
Yeah.
for going into retirement. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel for more updates as these sheets come out on an annual basis.
Absolutely. And again, we'll put this in the pinned comment below, this worksheet, the fact sheet, and below this video. And while you're at it, here's the thing. We're going to put a video on how working affects your Social Security, because Brian mentioned it now. I think it's important. Go check that video out. Yes, the numbers are going to be different because we just got the new, the new increase. But how it works is the same. And it's really, the more that I do these Social Security videos with you, the more I interview you, Brian, the more I read about it. It's so important to know the rules so that you can plan accordingly.
You're exactly right.
Right? So
this is a huge part of your retirement planning process.
yeah,
And if your advisors aren't speaking about it, you may be looking for an advisor that understands Social Security. So
absolutely. 100%. All right. If you like the content of this video, hit that like button, help us grow this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. As Brian said, we're always putting on whatever's going on in Social Security. If there's updates, if there's legislation, we're on top of it. We also have a bunch of other great videos on how to protect your money and invest wisely.
definitely.
Brian, anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? Are we good?
I just hope you guys enjoy this, and stay tuned to the channel for this on an annual basis, because it's what we do. As the information comes out, we post it and we talk about it. So
Absolutely.
thank you.
All right. Thanks, Brian. And thanks to everyone who watched.